Hello everyone. Kitty and I have actually been out here for a while. She's been in the shade over here while I was planting seeds over here. I had to pull all the grass that had grown up in that one, in the furthest one there. And that took a while because instead of just pulling it at the top, which makes it just grow right back up, I was trying to get the, you see those birds? I was trying to get the roots out, so I was digging down in there, following the roots and pulling them out. So it took a while to get all that out, but that'll stop a lot of that grass from growing as fast. It's about impossible to keep it from growing up through there, no matter what you do when you put down the, when you put your bed together and stuff. We put cardboard, like sprayed weed killer underneath it, I believe. Days before we did anything else, and then put cardboard down, and that stops it for a while, but sooner or later you're going to have grass poke through, and then you just pull it up as you see it, but like I said, I got a bunch of the roots out. So I have all the tomatoes and peppers. I wasn't able to get 3 peppers in. I got 15 peppers down there. 3 of them I couldn't get in. There just wasn't enough room. This first row is Cherokee purples. Right here, they look good already, really. And then in this second row, I think I got another 2 Cherokee purples, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I got 5 Cherokee purples. That's these and these 2 right here, and you can tell they all look good. They really do. And then I got 4 classic beefsteak. This one looks good, and that one. The one in the back here, it was, I should have paid more attention to it. It was in the middle of that tray with all the other plants around it, so it wasn't getting as much sun, so it grew lanky. You can see down there. It'll still grow. It's not going to grow to its best potential that it could have. I mean, I never noticed it in there. I should have rotated them out or something, but when they're in that tray all together like that, the leaves all get tangled, and if you pull them out too fast, you'll tear limbs off and everything. So that one kind of got slipped by me, but it'll grow. And when I dug all these holes, and I did I did 18 for the tomatoes one day, and then 15 the next day for the peppers. That's a pain, especially when you can see clays mixed in with this. When you get down so far, you hit clay. So in the bottom of each hole, I put a couple handfuls of worm castings, and then put the plant in. I wet the plant after I took it out of the little container. I wet the roots, and then I put a little bit of water down in with the worm castings. Put them in, cover them up good, kind of hill them up a little bit. I didn't hill them up a whole lot, put a little hill around them. And I didn't really do that too much. I did some of them more than others. But and then I put a little bit of blood meal and bone meal on top. You can probably see that the water may have already dissolved the blood meal. I mean, yeah, the bone meal. It looks like little pellets. It looks like a lot of it's dissolved, which is good. I'm glad. I mean, because there was a bunch of them on top. Here's a little piece of one left here. Looks like that, but they're like pellets. And then you put them on top, and I mix it around with the blood meal, and then I water it right after that. Okay, so those are the classic ones and the Cherokee purples. You can tell the German pink, the leaves, they're like what they call like a potato leaf. They look totally different than these leaves, see? So I've never grown German pink, but I have grown different tomatoes that have a potato leaf. And it seems like some of them have done pretty good and some of them did average. So we'll see what happens. So I got I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. I don't know how they got all mixed back through there, but there's 4 of them, and then there's 4 of the Kentucky beefsteak. That's that one. They look pretty good. That one, they're going to be big, you can tell. That one and that one. Then those 2 back there are some of the German pink, and there's one left over back there is a classic back in the back. So then I got the, I think they're called Oregon Giant peppers, bell peppers. That's these first 2 rows. Got 10 plants of them, and I got 5 banana peppers, and they look like they're going to survive the whatever those gnats were that were on them, probably fungus gnats or something like that. It looks like they'll be fine once they're out here, especially. So I'll have plenty of banana peppers and bell peppers, and obviously plenty of tomatoes. Hopefully they'll do good. I got this one all planted. It's funny to look at it with nothing in it, but as time goes by, you'll see them sprout. I'm just hoping that if the rabbits don't stay out of it and they get in here and start eating my sprouts and stuff, I'll have to cut all those trellises in there, cut the bird netting off of them, and redo it and put a whole nother netting. I hate to do that. It's a lot of work, actually, if you do it right. So anyway, I got 2 kinds of cucumbers, both Japanese varieties, one on this side and one on that side, and in the middle I can see some of the seeds. The rain must have knocked them up somehow. I'll push them back down in here. See? The seed right there. Cover them back up. Already got other stuff growing in here trying to grow. See if I see any more that need. It rained pretty hard, so it's knocked some of the seeds up. I mean, they've come up to the surface. It looks okay over here. So yeah, 2 kinds of Japanese cucumbers. There's, I think, 3 rows of carrots. I got black and orange carrots. I've got half a row of, let's see, what would I plant? Half a row of dill and half a row of oregano right here. And then I got 2 kinds of green beans. I got the seedless variety, Landreth, and I've got, I think they're Kentucky pole beans. I think that's what they were called. They're a few years old, so we'll see how those do. So that way I got some that'll be a bush. It'll come up to about right here, and the pole beans should grow all over this whole trellis to maximize my space. Then I've got, let's see what's on the end here. On the end, I've got 4 kinds of lettuce and spinach, and 2 kinds of radishes, all in this. And then in the corners, you can see it in the corners here, I'll have just 1 plant in each corner of zucchini, and that'll produce plenty, and they'll probably end up getting, every year they seem like they get those squash bugs. But by that time, I've already got so much zucchini, you know, we already got a bunch frozen and everything like that, so I'll take whatever I can get, and I'll try to get, you know, keep them from getting in there, but they're about impossible to get rid of. Well, I mean, not impossible. You just have to really doctor them up a lot, and I guess pay a lot of attention to them. TLC. That row in the middle right there, that's the only thing not planted yet, and that's the okra. I got some Clemson spineless okra, and it said you should soak them for 24 hours before you plant them. So that's why they didn't get planted today. So tomorrow I'll plant them and I'll be all done. Now if it'll just rain a lot. You need a lot of rain when you're sprouting your plants and seeds and everything. So yeah, Kitty and I have had a good time out here. Got everything done but the okra, and that won't be hard. So I got a little bit of a cramp in my left calf from staying squatted down and stuff, and getting up and squatting down, getting up. So maybe I can work it out if I walk just a little bit here. I've got plenty of exercise today, but I thought maybe I could walk off this cramp a little bit. Those are doing good over there. There's the rabbit, one of them. I think they're supposed to mow tomorrow or Friday. Today is Wednesday, by the way. This won't come out today, but I'm not going to walk much because my calf is hurting. I thought maybe I should walk a little bit though. Amazon. So things are shaping up. Once I get, like I said, the okra planted tomorrow, I won't have to worry about too much for a while. As everything grows, I just keep an eye on it, make sure it's watered if it doesn't rain, stuff like that. And then I need to get out here and start working on these bushes. Shrubs out front are looking starting to look a little rough. They don't look real bad, but stuff like that I'll be doing. So, see the rabbit, Kitty? You see it? She does. Shy. You want to look at it for a minute? Say hey there. Say hi to your friend. Hello. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. That's a nice little breeze out here, you can probably tell. Feels good. A few clouds, but I don't think it's going to rain. I forget how much the percentage was now today, but clouds seem to be moving on. Oh, a train, bonus. Bonus train sounds. You know, you don't hear much in the day here anymore. You hear them like overnight or something, you know? Real early in the morning. Well, I think Kitty and I are going to go on in. Got some other things to do, so I hope you enjoyed this garden update and walk and talk with Kitty. If you did, I hope you press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that notification bell so that you get all our videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later on. God bless.